Hey guys, it's Hannah. So today's video is going to be a scary story video, and it's going to be of the scariest paranormal thing that's ever happened to me. So my little brother's like throwing a huge fit right now. So if you hear that in the background, I'm sorry. And so yeah, this is like my 5th time filming this because it's so loud. But yeah, so anyways, like I said, today's video is going to be a scary paranormal story. So this is, like I said, the scariest thing that ever happened to me, and it honestly just gives me chills. I have goosebumps just talking about it. It's really scary. I have my dog in here, sitting by the mouse cage. All is good, so let's just get started. So the story takes place not too long ago. It actually happened last year. And it was late at night. I can't give you guys an exact time, but it was late. And my mom was in my room with me, and we were trying to get my dog to go to sleep because my dog sleeps in my room with me, and she was acting really weird, so we were trying to get her to calm down. And my door was open, like just like this much, you know, and it was enough that I could see out into the hallway, but I couldn't see very clearly into the hallway. And oh my gosh, I have chills. I was sitting on my bed, and I look over at the door, and I see a guy standing in the hallway, and he's just standing there like watching us. And my first thought is my brother, because my older brother he's 16 years old, and he's like 6 feet tall. He's really big, so I was like, okay, maybe it's him, because it was a really big guy. And my parents are divorced, so my dad doesn't live with us, so it wouldn't have been my dad. And so I was like, Josh, go away. And he was just standing there smiling, and I was like, Josh, go away. And he was just like standing there, and he wouldn't leave. And so Laika looked up at him, and she made eye contact with him, and she was just sitting there like looking at him. Like, she wasn't growling or anything, but she was just like looking at him, and she had like a low growl, like, you know that noise dogs makes? It's kind of like a low noise in their chest. That's what she was making. And her hair was starting to stand up, and it was just really creepy. So I was like, okay, like, what's going on? And then I was like, Josh, go away. And my mom was like, there's nobody standing there. And I was like, yes, there is, look. And she was like, Hannah, there's nobody standing there, you're crazy. But I was like, no, seriously, can you tell him to go away? He's starting to freak me out. And so she like looked, and she kind of was like, oh god, and then she like saw him, and she's like, oh god, Josh. So she walks over to the door, and so as this thing just clicked open. Okay. I just awkwardly rubbed my arm, but she got up, and she went to go like open the door and tell him to go away. And he like walked into his room. So his room, because my room's in the garage, so if you go out my door and then you take a left, then you go to his room. Did I say my room's in the garage? His room's in the garage. My room's in like a normal bedroom. And then if you go straight out, then it's like a hallway, and that's where the other bedrooms are, and then the bathroom. So he walked into his room, and then I was like, okay, like, that's weird. This is the part that just never fails. Like, I almost started crying and just telling the story. I want to cry because this happened right outside my bedroom door, and I'm sitting by my bedroom door right now. But guys, right after we watched Josh go into his room, like, me and my mom were both like 2 witnesses, and then we both saw him go into the garage. Josh came out of the bathroom. Right after watching him go into the garage, he came out of the bathroom. And I just like looked at him, and my face was just white. I was just like, what just happened? I was so scared. And so he was like, what? Like, why are you looking at me like that? And he was just like looking at me like, what happened? I'm trying to like talk over him. He's throwing a huge fit, but so he's just like, why are you looking at me like that? You're being weird, you're creeping me out. And I was like, we just watched you go into your room, or like, if it, like, we don't know if it was you. So like my first thought was like, oh my god, is somebody in the house with us? Like, was that not Josh? So he went in the garage, nobody was there. And it was so creepy, you guys. Like, if you guys haven't seen the ghosts in my house video, I'll link it down below. But basically there's 2 ghosts in my house. One of them is my great grandmother, and then the other one is a man, and he overdosed behind my house. He like, my hair's being so weird. He like drank, he was like a party guy, and he drank too much and then overdosed like right behind my house, like straight outside my back door. But yeah, so that's who I think it was. And yeah, so that's just a little story time for you guys. It's kind of creepy. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, comment, subscribe. Peace out.